Hi everyone, hope you are all keeping fine. Today there is a bit of difference in our channel because we had been continuously doing our language as Malayalam, that is the vernacular, but today we are switching on to English. I had been continuously thinking of bringing you something as gem seeing experience, and also it was my dream to do so, and therefore recently I had an experience of watching two dramas which were in Sanskrit in my living city, that is Ujjain. The first drama was Nritya Kudam, that was based on a social drama theme, and the second one was Abhigyana Shakuntalam. I am very sure that you are familiar with Abhigyana Shakuntalam at least. The performance was actually classy and the dialogues were very lively, open stage. Everything went on very well, and really a big kudos to the Kalidas Academy which initiated the program and conducted it in a marvelous and fantastic manner. Then afterwards I was thinking about what about a drama which I had read it couple of years back, and the name is actually Dr. Faustus for that reason. When we think of British drama, immediately what comes to our mind is about reading Shakespeare. For that reason we have Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, King Lear, and so on and so forth. But British drama was not only evolving around just Shakespeare alone, but there were other personalities too, like Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, etc. So today what I am bringing you is the joy of reading Christopher Marlowe's drama, that is Dr. Faustus, and the dictum goes like this: pride goes before a fall, and that is absolutely applied in this drama. So do not skip the video. There are a lot of takeaways for you in this video. So let's read together, let's learn together, and also let's grow together. Once again, welcome to LTK Stories. English drama had its origin in the religious plays during the Middle Ages, and then they were called the mystery plays and the miracle plays. And then when the stage was open for the Elizabethan drama period, it came to its peak during the said period, like Ben Jonson's time, Shakespeare time, and Christopher Marlowe's time. All these mystery plays really depicted biblical representations and stories, and whereas the miracle plays actually depicted and enacted the lives of the saints. But from 15th century onwards there takes a shift. All these mystery plays and miracle plays move back together, and then there arises a kind of morality plays where the themes are like love, life, death, repentance. All these are the themes of Elizabethan drama period when it comes to 15th century. Seriously, Dr. Faustus is a real English drama that has no real imitators during the Renaissance period. It is a unique achievement by ranking it among the tragic masterpieces of all the time. The drama really portrays the damnation of a human soul, whereby it had never been in the history such a great tragic power it portrays, and then also it evokes a kind of terror, human loss, and then problems of despair, and then grief inside human heart, and so on. I was just explaining the real ingredients of the tragedy which were prescribed years back by Aristotle even. And then Christopher Marlowe actually had a simple and humble birth. He was born to a shoemaker family, and from there he had a social mobility of moving to an educated field. He was also educated in the University of Cambridge, and he came to contact with a lot of erudite figures, and thereby he started writing. In that time, that is his peak time, he had major works like the Tamburlaine, the Great, and then the Rich Jew of Malta, and then he has also Dr. Faustus, which are really bringing out something real to the soul of human, and also something really ground to the soul of England for that sense. Dr. Faustus was an eponymous Renaissance scholar who was at the forefront of knowledge during an age of exploration. Then the chorus of the play actually sums him up as something similar to the character of Icarus, who is from the Greek mythology. Actually, we have done a story on Icarus and his father Daedalus. And in a nutshell, actually the story is like this. Both of them have a kind of pride mentality, and then they need to move up or soar up in the sky having waxen wings. But once they have started their journey from a seashore and then they are moving towards the sun, as they are reaching towards the sun, they melt up both very tragically, and then they end up in a collapse. Exactly, almost the similar kind of experience is also there in the matter of Dr. Faustus, where he is in the ground stage and then he wants to move up or soar up high in the sky above everyone, or reach up to God, or be like God, but he is having a tragic fall at the end. The lesson of the drama is actually the ambitions and possibilities of human are uncountable, that you can have up to any amount of it, but when it really goes against the normal rules and norms of the society, eventually there can be a downfall that will be tragic at the end. In the character of Dr. Faustus, where a man is actually aspiring for high wisdom, and then he wants to rise up above every human, and then he is also a doctor of divinity, a doctor of law, and doctor of medicine, all that, but he wants something extra more because he is unsatisfactory with all that he had achieved already in his life, and therefore what he does is something very unusual kind of thing in his life. He becomes a student of magic, and also he becomes the disciple of Mephistopheles. Actually, Mephistopheles is the person or a group teacher of Lucifer, actually from hell, and then he ends into a pact with him, with Lucifer, saying that for 24 years actually, that I will have my soul submitted to you. Until then I shall have all the pleasures of the world, all the divinity of the world, all the wisdom of the world, that I must be the first prime person in this world. And then we can also see in the drama that he earns for some moment some momentary pleasures, and then some pity kind of reasoning, and then also a petty silly thing like pleasures, but which are not everlasting. And at the end, when the day comes, actually after 24 years, then he is absolutely mad. He goes mad because he has to submit his soul for what he had offered, the Lucifer had offered to him. Then he also plays a trick with Pope. He also plays a one-night stand with Helen of Sparta, and then he also plays a trick with some monarchs. These are some immediate rewards that he achieves, but nothing is everlasting in his life, nothing is persisting, everything is very momentary, and then he becomes into a total loss of life. Let's conclude. Maybe a lesson from the drama is that human beings are full of potentialities inside. But we need to be also cautious on the other side of mind, that we slowly slant towards petty, silly pleasures, which are actually bringing us not joy but despair and grief in the end, and thereby becoming unsatisfactory and having a tragic end. Therefore, let's not fall into that category. Mind is actually said like 1,000 horses which are unbridled. If we are ready to take the control of that mind, if we are also ready to take the power of that mind, the immense potentialities which reside inside, which are innate inside, can be brought out, and there can be a wonderful future ahead of each one of us. I think this is enough for today. That's it from my side. Therefore, I wish and pray that this drama may bring you some valuable, effective changes in your life. Please go and do watch this in the YouTube, or read it from the PDF available in the Google Chrome. Or I also wish that may my humble thoughts and thinking moments may resonate with your life and bring some effective changes in your life. So stay tuned for another video. Let's stay happy, let's stay healthier, let's be joyful in reading, let's grow together. Till then, bye bye.